Tonight, we're following up on a story we brought to you earlier in the week. Dozens of cars being stolen from secure lots at Portland International Airport. Wayne Haverly watching out for you. Our Joelle Jones has been digging into some of these shocking statistics released by the Port of Portland just yesterday. And Joelle, travelers, they pay a lot of money to park in those lots that are thought to be secure.
That's right, Wayne. Actually, we learned on Wednesday they can pay anywhere between $15 to $45 a night. And since we reported on this issue, our emails have been flooded with viewer responses with people who say they too have been victimized by car theft or break-ins while paying for parking here at PDX. And we told you we'd get you those numbers, and that data shows this year so far there have been 54 car thefts at PDX, which is higher than the total year-to-date numbers reported between 2018 and 2021.
We got off, we just kind of went that way and all of a sudden realized there was no car there.
Victimized while on vacation, more travelers come forward to share their frustration with the lack of secure parking at Portland International Airport. Charlotte Cardokas tells us she and her husband had a sour end to their Texas trip when they returned last month to find their 2018 Hyundai Tucson and only car was stolen right off the PDX Economy Lot.
It was just like a bad dream, and we're still not sure what we're going to do about another car at this point. We're at an age where we don't want to get into a lot of debt and we don't have a lot of money. So we'll just have to take it as it comes and see what we can come up with.
A few days later, she says she got a call from the Portland police to tell her they found her car along with the alleged thief, but in trying to stop him, they damaged the vehicle. After reporting on this issue Wednesday, we pressed the Port of Portland to find out how often cars go missing while on their lots. Data from the last 5 years shows a massive jump in car thefts last year, with thefts more than doubling. The report shows recently thieves target the economy lot, with short-term lot thefts dwindling down to single digits as other lots spike. And just through May of this year, there have been more thefts than any other full year except 2022. But stolen cars aren't the only security concern facing PDX travelers. As Joseph Thulier tells us, his family came back to some unpleasant baggage following their trip home Mother's Day weekend.
We arrive at our vehicle and we noticed the driver's seat was laying all the way back. We're like, it's kind of odd we didn't leave it that way. Sat into the car, went to put the key into the ignition, and the ignition was missing. It was all pulled out, all ripped apart. The fuse box area was gotten into, and so obviously we realized that someone had tried to steal it.
Lucky enough to not have his car stolen, but not enough to have the break-in attempt ruin his brand new 2023 Hyundai Tucson. Joseph says he was shocked to learn about the lack of security when following up with staff.
And when we were talking to them, the security company told us that they're paid just to patrol levels 1, 2, and 3, that 4 through 7 nobody patrols, nobody goes up and looks at unless the Port of Portland manages to do a drive-through there.
We asked them, how can they do this? Why aren't there any security cameras on the poles around here? Or how can people get out without a parking ticket?
The Port of Portland has continued to decline our request for an interview on this topic, but told us earlier this week they are increasing patrols, undercover missions, and collaborating with law enforcement to help combat car theft on the property. Still, travelers tell us more needs to be done.
We had parked in that parking garage because we assumed it was going to be safer. We had found out then afterwards that there's only one camera, which is at the elevators. There's no other cameras because it's not cost-effective to have cameras throughout the rest of the parking garage. Needless to say, we won't ever be parking at the airport again after this.
Now, if you do plan to park at the airport, Port of Portland has provided some tips to help keep travelers' cars secure, and we have listed those tips at coin.com. Though I will tell you, the people we spoke with today say they don't feel there was anything they could have done to avoid this situation. Reporting live outside of PDX, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, remarkable statistics there. Quite shocking.